study the following graphs and answer the questions that follow. We have this graph here, and we have these two linear lines, and then the coordinate here is 0:1, and here it's 1:5. The first question is that we must calculate the gradient of line AB. This is line AB, so we need to calculate the gradient of this line. And they say that you must, or you may use the given formula. So to calculate the gradient, you may use this formula. So let's utilize this formula. We know that to calculate the gradient, firstly, using this formula, we must first write down these two coordinates. So the first coordinate is 0:1. Then the next one is 1:5. Make sure that you first label these coordinates before getting into this. We know that this value resembles x and this one y, and then this one x and this one y. So we'll label this as our first x value, which will be x1, and this one will be our y1, and then this one will be our second x value, which is x2. This one will be y2. All we have to do is to substitute from this formula. Remember, it's y2 minus y1. So what is our y2 value is 5, and then minus our y1 value is 1. We divide by our x2 value, it's 1. Subtract by our x1 value is 0. In other words, our gradient will be equals to 5 minus 1, it's 4, over 1 minus 0 is 1. So our gradient will be equals to 4. Then the following question says that find the equation of the line AB in the form of y equals to mx plus c. Remember that we've already calculated m, which is our gradient. So in other words, our equation will now be y equals to, instead of writing m, we're going to write 4, and then we say x plus c. We need to find this c now, because our equation must be y equals to mx plus c. So we need to calculate the value of c now. So to calculate the value of c, you can either choose this one or this one. Choose any of this to substitute. So maybe you can use this coordinate, right? So you can choose this coordinate or this one. So let's use this one. So where there's x, we put 0, and where there's y, we put 1. So look at this. Where there's y, we put what? 1, right? So we're going to put 1 here, equals to, we have 4. So where there's x, we put 0. So we're going to put 0 here, plus c. So you know that 4 times 0 is 0. So we have 1 equals to c. So our value of c equals to 1. So to write out this formula, we'll have y equals to, remember at m we put 4. So we're going to have 4x plus 1. So this is how we write our equation of line AB.